You make one little video about using a baby as a tactical shield, and it's inappropriate for advertisers. Hi everyone, Donut here, and we're going to take a look at 2 police-related incidents that have taken place the last week. I haven't made a video in about 6 days, apologies for that, but let's go ahead and move on to a Baltimore officer that gets shot in the hand. 35-year-old Alan Johnson Jr. has been charged with a few felonies after shooting a Baltimore police officer in the hand. Reports state that this incident happened on Wednesday night after 2 uniformed Baltimore police officers approached a man who was acting suspicious. Reports state that the officers believed that the man might have had a gun on him. A struggle took place over the gun, and one of the officers was shot in the hand.
Hold on, man. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
What I do?
You got a gun on you, man?
No.
Don't reach.
Don't
reach for anything.
Watch him. I don't have nothing.
Quit reaching. Quit reaching.
I don't have nothing. Oh shit! What's happening? Watch it!
Man!
Watch it! Who's shooting? You just fucking head out!
My hand's broke. It's under the fence.
Watch it! Show your fucking hands!
It's under the fence. The gun's under the fence.
Under the fence!
My hand's broke.
Give me your stomach now! Give me a signal 13. Give me your stomach now! Give me your fucking stomach! Oh, hey, shit!
It's under the fence.
I don't have nothing.
The gun's under the fence. My hand's fucking broke.
I don't have nothing. Look at this back. Watch him. I don't have nothing.
Quit reaching.
Quit reaching. Oh, shit! Hey, watch out! Watch it! Watch it! Get your fucking hand out! Get off! Watch it! Get the gun! Oh, God! Watch it! Show your fucking hands! Show me your fucking hands! Under the fence!
My hand's broke.
Come on!
Here, shoot.
Give me a signal 13! Give me your stomach now! Give me your fucking stomach!
It's under the fence.
I don't have nothing.
The gun's under the fence. My hand's fucking broke.
This is a great example to show people who say, well, he would have been shot if he was a certain skin color. The next video that we're going to take a look at is quite the accidental shit show. This whole incident took place in Riverside, Ohio. It started out as a criminal domestic violence. 2 officers were dispatched. They showed up on scene. They wanted to identify the male inside of the car. He would not identify himself, so they attempted to pull him out of the car.
I need your ID. I ain't telling you again. Let me see your ID.
Listen, dude, we got called, okay, on a disturbance. Several people called, okay? So we need your ID, or you can be arrested for failure to identify yourself to a police officer, okay? It's your last chance. Or we're going to take you out of the car, we're going to cuff you.
3 seconds. 1.
Chris.
Give us
2.
Or you're going to be
Chris.
charged.
3.
Wait.
ID or no?
Chris.
All you got to do is comply, dude.
Chris, come on, stop.
Let's go.
Chris.
Let's go.
Chris,
go.
stop. He didn't do anything wrong, bro. Stop.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car. You're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Bro,
Get out of the car.
Let go! You got me!
Stop. Sorry, Nick. Put your hand behind your back. I got Nick with 1 probe.
Neither officer is to blame for this. Tasers can be pretty unpredictable as far as where the prongs go when they're actually deployed from the taser. You can't exactly tell the exact spot that they're going to strike. If you haven't seen my video on how tasers work, go ahead and watch that. I'll put that in the description below. You'll probably see that pop up right here, but basically a taser has 2 wires, 2 prongs. The 2 prongs have to stick in somebody for it to work. Well, the officer who falls down onto his butt when they start to pull the guy out of the car was holding onto the suspect. One of the prongs went in the officer, the other prong went into the suspect. That made a connection and it ended up tasing both of them. To just make matters worse, the officer who is tased falls right on his head.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
The suspect caught a few charges, and the officer who was tased then fell on his head was taken to the hospital where he is expected to recover. Kinda looks like somebody might owe somebody else a beer though. I said we were going to look at 2 videos, but we're actually going to look at 3 today. I just came across something that I wanted to share with you guys and get your opinion on. This video comes out of Dalton, Georgia. It's a dog attacking a brand new vehicle and an officer on scene refusing to shoot the dog while the owner says, hey, shoot the dog.
10 minutes ago, you can't throw a rock at him? You can't do anything?
Okay, if I throw a rock at him, if I hit him with a stick, he's gonna turn, he's liable to run, go after somebody else. I've got to catch.
So if he could go after somebody else, you don't think that you should shoot him?
He's not being aggressive toward people right now. I'm trying to catch
right
the dog.
now.
Okay?
There's blood. He's clearly not an aggressive dog. Clearly not aggressive at all, people.
He's not being aggressive toward people right now.
The officer in the video, Lieutenant Matthew Locke's explanation as to why he didn't do anything was if he threw a rock at it, if he tased it, if he did anything to it, it might turn on him and attack him or attack another person on scene. He was waiting for someone to arrive with a catch pole so that they could secure the dog and try and find the owner. That's another reason why he didn't want to shoot the dogs, because if they shot it, then there's a possibility they might not find the owner. The woman who owns the vehicle who's saying shoot the dog is catching a lot of heat from it too. To be honest, I would be super pissed off too and probably would want to shoot a dog that's tearing up my new car. I love animals, but I can see where her reaction is coming from. Fortunately, at the end of the video, they were able to get a catch pole, they were able to catch the dog, and find the owner who agreed to pay for all the damages. The question is, do you think the officer acted appropriately by not shooting the dog, or do you think the officer should have just shot the dog? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinion on that. There is one last thing that I wanted to mention for this video, or actually 2 shout outs that I wanted to give for this video. First shout out I'd like to give is to Logan. His dad is a homicide detective. He saw that I was talking about on my live stream about spilling coffee on my keyboard that I've had for 5 years and ruining it. So he bought me my first ever mechanical keyboard, and it is freaking awesome, Logan. I can't thank you enough for that, man. Second shout out, I got to talking to a friend I haven't spoken with in a while. His name is Willy Mammoth. He made a hilarious Grand Theft Auto 5 video called How to Not Get Shot by the Police a few months ago. I completely forgot about it, but him and I got to talking again. And if you guys could please check out his YouTube channel, his videos are great.
Are you a law-abiding citizen with nothing to hide that lives in a constant state of fear that you'll be violently murdered by the police?
I'll leave a link to his channel in the description and comments below. Check out that video, How to Not Get Shot by the Police. Everyone, this is Donut. I am sorry for the week-long absence. I will be back on here more this week. You're going to see more of this big, dumb mustache. Please have a fantastic day.